Tomorrow is the first day of March. Basically, any day of March could be the day. I am literally making such a mess today. What the heck? There she is. Oh my gosh. Why am I being so destructive today? I have like too much energy. Laboring tools and resources. It's not like it hurts, like yeah, it hurts, but it's not like, ow. This little massage roller. Even when you do it to yourself, it feels so good. Moving on to our next cube. And then the last cube is going to be for like clothes. Excuse you. Crib assembled. I guess you would call this a bassinet since it's the smaller one, but this was a big ticket item on my to-do list, so I'm very happy that we have it built and it's ready to go. I just wanted to do like a little vlog today because I feel like it's almost March. I think today's what, February 28th. I think tomorrow is the first day of March. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is the first day of March and March is baby month, and at the beginning of February I had like all of these ambitions of like what I wanted to get done in February. It was a very extensive list and I was super overwhelmed by it, and we've made some good progress, but I definitely have not crossed everything off of that list. But I don't know, I just want to do a little update on how things are going, where we're at. I don't really share like how far along I am exactly when I post things on social media because I don't know, I think it's just a boundary I found myself creating. But I'll just say this, basically any day of March could be the day. I'm starving. I'm gonna eat some breakfast really quick, hold on. All right, so we have one banana, a handful of frozen mango, a handful of baby spinach, and some soy milk. Wow, look how pretty. I just made that smoothie and then I prepped some chia seed pudding yesterday. I just threw it on top and put one strawberry on there. All right, I seriously demolished that little smoothie situation. I'm glad I showed you before I sat down because as soon as I started eating it, it was just nonstop. But I'll just say this, basically any day of March could be the day. I am literally making such a mess today. But I'll just say this, basically any day of March could be the day. When I was making that smoothie, I like took the lid off to shake it and get like some of the spinach down into the smoothie, and as I was shaking it, like it just went everywhere and I was like, what did I expect to happen? And then I just threw the cup on the desk and now there's smoothie everywhere. So if you can't tell, we've accumulated quite the collection of like baby items over here. One of the bigger things that we have left to do is to install the car seat base, at least know how to put the car seat in the car. That's Matt's domain. I have assigned that task to him to do. He knows that his deadline is approaching. I want the car seat base in there by this weekend. What the heck? Why am I being so destructive today? I have like too much energy or something, which is really bizarre. It's also weird like how much my belly sticks out now. Like I have no awareness of how much bigger my belly is. Like if I just drop my hands sometimes, like I'll scratch the crap out of my skin on accident because I'm just not used to like my body being there. Yeah, there she is. Oh my gosh, why am I being so destructive? It's honestly starting to like tick me off a little. You know what I can't wait for is when hopefully everything continues to go well. I don't have any house updates since the last time I filmed a video or like vlogged or anything. I think the last thing I mentioned was like we had an offer accepted on a house and we're in like the closing process. We're still waiting for things to come back this week. Anyway, what I'm excited for though is if all goes well and we do get a house by the end of the month of March, it's just like it'd be nice to vlog in a different space, because I feel like in this little apartment, like I really have 2 spaces where I can film. I just feel very like trapped in here in a way. And there's like stuff accumulating for the baby. It's just like getting to be a lot. I had so many Amazon packages come yesterday. I was in like full-on hospital bag mode, like trying to get the little miscellaneous things that I still needed. I'll show you what we're working with so far. I have started packing, which is a huge step because so far I have only been like accumulating some things and not actually packing, like where I could grab and go. I feel like we're making progress. I've watched so many what's in my hospital bag videos, so I get like the common theme, and then you also have to consider what you might need to make yourself comfortable. I can show you all the things that I have so far. It's not a lot, but I can show you what I'm starting with. All right, so I got these packing cubes off of Amazon, and it came with 6 cubes. So I'm claiming 3, and then I will graciously give Matt 3 of his own. I don't know if he's going to use 3. If not, then I might use one for like the baby's bag, baby stuff. I don't really know yet. I think I have it all broken up into the categories that I want. So this first little bag is just going to be what I'm calling laboring tools and resources. I'm also doing this because if I'm like laying down or just like laboring and I ask Matt to grab something for me, then like it's easier for me to direct him to where something is, and all this stuff isn't going to like become a tornado in our suitcase. I have this little portable fan with the flexible legs. Amazon has fans that have like the clip on it, but just from like working in the hospital and seeing the hospital beds and frames and stuff, like I think the wraparound is your best bet to really secure it wherever you want. So you can also like attach this to your stroller, like after the baby's here and you're pushing them in the stroller, you can like, you know, really be living the life there. I think I saw somebody post about this in a TikTok video, and I was like, I think I would love that. So let's talk about it for a second. Labor is a obviously very intense period of time, and everyone copes with pain differently. And I think it's super important to think about like how you might want to cope with pain and what tools and resources would be useful for you to like cope with it. And something that I just think will be helpful for me is to use the combs. So you basically like squeeze onto them. Squeeze the teeth into your hand. It's not like it hurts, like yeah, it hurts, but it's not like, ow, I'm breaking my hands off. I don't know, I think it might be enough to distract me a little bit. Matt's like, why don't you just like dig your fingernails into your palms? And I'm like, I don't want to ruin my nails, first of all. Second of all, I feel like there's a fine balance between like, this doesn't take as much work to like get that sensation in my palm compared to like really stressing to put my nails into my palm. And I don't want to be like building up tension in my body and my hands when I do it like this. But if I were to do it like this, I feel like I would just be more prone to like doing it in my shoulders and then my jaw, and then we're going downhill. So the last little thing that I have in my tools and resources bag is this little like massage roller ball thing. So I got this specifically for Matt to like help roll my lower back. Even when you do it to yourself, it feels so good. But basically to help him apply like that counter pressure onto my lower back. I just figured this would be easier for him to like roll around. It would feel good for me, besides him like trying to push his palms into my back. I feel like that could tire him out really quickly, and it's a team effort, it's a long game. I just feel like this would be really helpful. And then I threw this in there, but I just got us some like 10-foot chargers. I got one for me and I got one for Matt, and then I just have to find a USB like plugger, you know what I'm talking about. I have to like make sure it's charged, but we have this little speaker. It's a JBL speaker, but along the same lines, I'm also going to bring my AirPods because I feel like pain is so mental, and a lot of it is just what you're thinking and how you're going to like encourage yourself through it. Her YouTube is Bridget Taylor, but she's mentioned that she has like audio affirmations where she's walking you through those positive affirmations like while you're in labor. I think it can be really easy to spiral. Like for me personally, it's just like easy to get overwhelmed and think about the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and forget to like ground myself in the moment and like just getting through like what's going on right now. So that's what I have in my laboring tools cube. Moving on to our next cube. This will be like all my personal care items. I already have like a toiletry bag packed, and then I decided to like put it in a second bag, a bag inside a bag. I know I'm getting a little excessive, but again, I just don't want things to be like loose and chaotic in my suitcase. I guess the postpartum tools that I just want to have, and it's not super full. Like I'm just bringing a handful of things. I'm like positive the hospital is going to have things for me. Like they have their own peri bottles, they have their own diapers for me, they have their own pads and things like that to like help keep things clean and taken care of down there. This is literally just in case, and I feel like a lot of the packing stuff totally depends again like on what makes you comfortable and like what you want to have just in case, you know. I don't think I got the Depends diapers for myself. I think they're the Always Discreet. Those just the ones that they had in a size small. But I have a couple of those, and then I have a couple of thicker pads. And I have the Freedom Mom Peri bottle. Again, I'm sure the hospital will have their own version of this. This is literally just in case. I literally despise the one that they gave me, but I'm not going to bring much in terms of like breastfeeding, but I am going to bring just like a pair of nipple covers just because I did start leaking so early in pregnancy. I just know that if I'm leaking, I want to be comfortable, so just in case I have something to like absorb it with. That's all I have so far in here. I do want to put Tux pads and Dermaplast in here. Again, I'm sure the hospital has something similar if not the same. Those are the last two things that are on my list in my Amazon cart. Yeah, like my hairbrush and makeup bag, I'll just chuck in here. And then the last cube is going to be for like clothes and shoes. Oh wait, that totally reminds me. You guys are the best. You just reminded me of all the things that I keep forgetting. Alright, so while I'm thinking about it, I am going to throw in a pair of flip-flops to my little personal care items bag, just in case I shower there at the hospital. Pretty self-explanatory. We're making some really good progress. I feel really good about this. I got these Amazon slippers, the like really cushiony ones, just so I don't have to think with my tennis shoes and try and get them on. I can just slide these on, walk around, and be comfortable. These are from Target, but they have like the grippy bottom. I showed them in my last video with my Target haul, but yeah, I just stuck one inside the other. I just don't know what I'm going to want to wear like shoe-wise to help me move around the room and to like help me labor, you know? And that's super important to me, so I feel like I am prioritizing that a little bit more. So I have like the sandal options. I have the fuzzy sock option with the grips, and then I also got just like regular socks with grips on it. They're not fuzzy, they're just like normal socks. I'm also bringing two nursing bras, two different kinds. They're both from Target. This one like wraps in the front and doesn't have a clasp in the back. It's just like a little bralette style, also from Target. I feel like I might want to labor in this just because it's black. But again, it crosses in the front, but it does have like a bra strap mechanism in the back. We have the 2 nursing bra options, and then I just have some like black boy shorts in here because I don't know what's going to be going on down there. I really do have like the socks and underwear under control. The only other thing I have in here is this robe. I have it all folded nice and tied up, but it's from Target. I'm sure you've seen it. It's just the one with like the little collar, you know? I have this robe. I like don't know if I'm gonna labor in it or like, but like if I wear the robe and I have like my boy shorts and nursing bra underneath, like that might be the route I go. This is why this cube is still like a work in progress, because I don't know what I'm going to want to wear to be comfortable in labor, and yeah, I don't want to overthink it. But I think I've decided on what I want to pack as like a going home outfit. I don't really want to buy anything if I don't have to, but I have this super long gray baggy t-shirt, and then I also have this pair of like darker gray sweatpants that I think will be good too. They're so old that they have holes like at the bottom, so if I completely ruin these somehow with whatever happens in the hospital or as we're going home, I wouldn't be mad about it. I just have to narrow down what I want to labor in. Might just stick with the hospital. I know some people are like how uncomfortable they are, and like material is just, you know, not the best, but I don't know, do I care? Do I care enough? But I feel good. I feel like we can quickly pack these in a suitcase if we need. Excuse you. But I have a list of things on my phone of those last minute things I might forget, so I can always just like quickly look at it and see if I did forget them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video going through what I've started packing for the hospital and just chatting and hanging out with me. We're another week closer to meeting little baby, and it's so weird.